Good.
So to start Sunday?
I believe so. I think so.
Nate, can you take us what goes through your mind, when Jason goes down and then what you go in there and then later in the game you shift to the right side?
I mean, I kind of do it at practice already, but it's just two different positions, so it's different mindsets, I feel like. I just try to put myself in the best situation to help the team win and do my job and execute it, whether it's at center or guard.
Is it fair to say that right guard is the spot where you feel most comfortable?
It's where I played most of my life, so yeah, I feel most comfortable at right guard, for sure.
How beneficial is it for you to go into a game knowing that that's where you're going to be?
It brings a smile on my face.
How difficult is it to go in just like in the middle of a game and play center, because you do need to know all the protections, you do need to have that comfort with Jalen?
It's about as difficult as going into a meeting with Stout knowing he's going to ask you all the questions.
Nate, TJ Edwards has had a pretty good season, specifically over the past month and a half.
Yeah.
Had some snaps out. What are your emotions for him, considering your
Man, I'm so happy for him. That's my dog, man. We came in together, both undrafted guys. He deserves it all more. Deserves everything he's getting.
What are those meetings like when Stout asks you all those questions?
He's just on it. Stout's on it, so you got to be on it. There's a high standard in the O-line room. If you're not on it, you're going to get it. He's going to point it out.
Every team talks about next man up, has to be ready, but you guys on the O-line have lived that for since you've been here, really.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one thing to say it. What goes into being prepared in those situations?
I think it's just a credit to Kelce and Lane and Brooks and Isaac and Stout. Just the standard that has been set since I got to the Eagles. You don't know when your number is gonna get called, but you better be ready because we're all counting on each other. You better be ready to play because you don't know when it's gonna happen or what's gonna happen. But as you've seen, there's a lot of shuffling over the years that I've been here, 3 years.
In these past few years, you've gotten pretty used to this. What's the Monday to Saturday like when you know the spot you're preparing for as opposed to having to be ready for 3 spots?
I think I can just focus more on just one spot and really lock in and try and detail it as possible. But when I'm playing, if I'm playing all 3 spots this week, then I just you gotta compartmentalize. I feel like center's different from a call wise and guard and staggers and which way the play's going, just being on it, all those little things.
Even though you're preparing to play right guard, do you have to be ready this week, knowing that Kelce's
always
a little banged up?
Yeah, always got.
What was it like on the sidelines, with Kelce kind of warming up, and you didn't know if he was coming back or not? How'd you get word that he was coming back? And
as soon as I saw him come out of the locker room, I knew he was coming back. He's probably the toughest guy I ever met. There's nothing stopping him. If he has his helmet, they'd probably have to take it away if he wasn't coming back. He's always gonna come back. It's just it's Kelce.
Brett Toten is taking snaps now. It's similar to what you did when you came in. How hard is it to learn how to play center at this point in your career?
I think it's very difficult actually at the Eagles, being behind Jason Kelce and the standard that he sets as a center. I mean, he's been the best for a while now, Hall of Famer. So just trying to play half as good as him and make all the calls and how intelligent he is and on point is it's pretty tough, I'll be honest.
Hey, as far as this running game is putting up yards we haven't seen in decades. You've had a view from being on the field and from the sideline. What do you attribute that to? What do you see the reason for that success?
Coach Stout, he gets us right. It's just everything's just so detailed, and I mean, I think it's just when you're out there and you look up at the big screen, you watch the replay, and you just see Jordan just maul somebody, or Kelce blocking 2 guys down the field, or just being out there and you feel Lane just blow this guy up, or Landon drive the guy down the field. It's just oh my goodness, I want to do that too. I want to get in on the fun.
Lane has always been sort of a vocal supporter of yours. What kind of influence has he had on you?
I'd say a lot. Just the way he approaches the game, how he prepares, his work ethic, all that stuff. I feel has really rubbed off on me. He's just so locked in and just on point always.
Last one. Have you had a chance to talk to Jack at all, and how much do you feel for him, and
Jack's a dog. You know, switching the guard and playing at the level that he's playing at. He's an unreal player. And if there's one thing about Jack, I know he's going to come back better and stronger than he's ever been.